yesterday while like I was watching, there were so many comments that were just lagging, and I didn't realize how bad the lag was until like I sat down and stepped away from my phone and like you had sent a message saying you were going to get coffee or something, or you were going to the bathroom or whatever it was, right? And then you'd come back, but like the message had sent. It was, I don't know, it was weird.
Yeah, it's very delayed. But I don't blame StreamYard. I blame YouTube for not having good streaming, and you have to use a third service just to stream.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anybody's watching right now. Oh, now it says on my phone, though, there's 4 people, and then now it says 3 people. I can see it. It says it right there for me. But it doesn't say...
For me, it says that it's live.
I don't know why it does that, because I've been on other people's streams for other things. I put on overalls today, so...
They're cute. I brought overalls up with me.
I'm still wearing a t-shirt, as usual, but I put on overalls, too, to make it fancy.
I was like, I realized I was wearing a university shirt. And I was like, I can't do that. Hello.
Hi, Ryan. Hi, Camila. Hello, Maya. My asthma's like always worse in the morning, so if I cough, that's why. Everybody, hello from Turkey. Oh yeah,
cool.
Tweet. Well, you're the one that tweeted because somebody was like, we have a 7-hour difference, and I'm trying to like work around it and like schedule things around it so I can be on her streams. And I was like, wow,
oh my gosh,
dedication.
I think sometimes when you have somebody to read with, it makes it a lot easier.
It was her that tweeted it. Hi, Deb. All of these people have been here before. I remember. That big brain energy.
Big brain, I know. I keep saying this early. It's like 11 for you, but it's 8 a.m. for me.
I still just woke up, so it's not better. But I look like less of a bum today. I did my eyebrows. I feel like
I need to do mine. Oh my god, I need to do mine so bad.
Your eyebrows literally look fine.
Okay, yeah, that's because you're not like up close in my face. If you look, it's like starting to get a little fuzzy over here. It's not cute. It's okay. Just out here, just like exposing myself.
It's fine. Yeah, I feel like you need to really take care of like here up because like you just wear a mask, so like just the eyebrows are
exactly. Or like I like a not like a farmer's market, but at like at a like literal farm yesterday, and they sell like fresh produce. And we were talking to like the owners and then the people behind us in line, and like with the mask on, right? I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm smiling at you, so I'm hoping that squinting makes sense.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, it's totally fine. I know you're not just staring at me. I was like, okay.
Also, what is everybody reading? If you guys are participating in Bookopoly, have you decided which books you're going to be reading for the roles, or if you're deciding between them, which role are you doing? I think I'm going to do because there was young adult fantasy, and then there was romance or contemporary. I think I'm going to do Felix Ever After because
I'm so excited. I need to read that book so bad.
So I still have to finish The Shadows by Alex North. Then I'm going to read Felix Ever After. I don't like that double after.
I know.
It wasn't pleasant. I need to put this before. Actually, I'm surprised, to be honest. I was like, this book is white. I'm going to ruin it. But, like, it's pretty pristine. I think.
Did you buy it new or used?
No, it's new. But I thought because I was going to read it, I was going to ruin it. Yesterday, but I didn't. The only little thing is there's like this little yellow spot.
Yeah. You can barely see it.
Was that
your friend? She just climbed back onto the bed.
Hi, friend.
Can she work? Which side? This side? This side.
Did she read too, or is she like, what are you doing on the internet?
She literally said, you can tell the YouTube people that I haven't read a book in like, what did you say? Like, since 2012.
That's because you haven't found a book that you really want to read.
She said that's because you haven't found a book that you really want to read. She's like more art-based. And so she's currently making earrings, and they look very cute right now. They're sitting right next to me. Once we get her Etsy shop ready to go, drop some links.
Yeah. You're gonna read Girl from Everywhere for a YA fantasy and Always and Forever Laura Jane for contemporary. Nice. I liked Always and Forever Laura Jane.
I think it was probably the best out of the 3.
Yeah, because the second one had that weird stuff on. But this one deals a lot with college, so that was cool. I'm still reading for the third role mystery and the second role a classic. I'm just reading for the third role, the mystery. You'll be reading, and then there was
And then there were none by Agatha Christie.
Oh.
I could tell you sat there and you were like.
And then there were I was like, what? I was like, are you talking about you were reading and then you weren't reading during the sprints? You're reading First Love, Last Ride by Ian I can't say that.
McGowan?
Sure. Gifted book prompt. 9. I feel like most of my books are gifted to me because, like, my parents. Sorry, I'm just like moving my coffee. I kind of forgot that would make a sound. My parents, I kind of guilt tripped them into buying me books. Like, that's all I want ever. So.
Oh, if only. I asked my family one Christmas. I was like, just buy me Barnes and Noble gift cards. Just that's it. They wouldn't even do that much for me.
Wow.
Yeah, it was rough.
But literally, my parents gave me a whole room. What the heck? This is my library. And I have books on this side. Let me see. Okay, wait, I'm confused. Oh, wait, I'm still.
Is that the room that you film in?
Yeah. There's a lot of random assortment of things over there, but let's not talk about that right now.
It's okay.
Let's ignore it. You're still reading Clapping You Land. Nice.
It's so good. I love that book.
I
loved it. So you need to listen to it.
I know that's what I'm gonna do because I have it out as audiobook.
And
I'm on the wait list for Poetic, so I've only read The Fire on High. The Fire on High.
I've only read Clapping You Land. So I need to read. I think I'm gonna go backwards.
The Fire on High is really good. I really like that book. You're reading Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson for the YA fantasy prompt. That sounds cool.
Everyone has said that I would love that book, but I still haven't read it.
I think I started it, but then I never read it. Like, I never finished it. And I didn't put it down because I didn't like it. I just do that where I read, like, 20 pages and then I'm like, nah. But it's mostly because of readathons or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I don't come back to it for a while.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a YA fantasy on my TBR cart, which is, like, my high priority TBR books. So I was like... Plus, I don't really want to... It's not that I don't want to end off on a fantasy. It's like, I know fantasy is going to take me a lot longer than Felix Ever After, so...
You want to get through, like, the books that you know you can read.
Yeah. Plus, I wanted to read Felix Ever After this month anyways. So, like, I didn't have any YA fantasy on my TBR this month, so With the Fire on High is my favorite out of the 3. That's cool. That's the only one not written in verse. That's the only one not written in verse.
Okay.
But I really like that one. It had recipes in it. It made me hungry. Really,
I know. I wanted to try that and then the recipes from the To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Like the cookies in the back of the book. But I never got around to making them.
Yeah, me either. I think maybe we'll do the first sprint in 5 minutes just because we're, like, warming up everybody. Because I like to do it on an even number anyways. Even, like, 10 or 5. Not, like...
Yeah.
Not, like, 2. But, like... You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
My brain, it's like...
It's too early. It's okay. I have my iPad lighting me. I'm going to be reading Mayhem by Estelle LaRue.
Everyone's been reading that, and I don't know.
I have an arc for it. And it comes out on Tuesday.
Oh. I'm reading... Well, I've been reading The Shadows by Alex North, which is still technically an arc, but it came out the 7th. But I can still submit a review. But I started it, like, before, like, it came out. I just... ebook, I'm realizing is my least favorite format. I thought I was okay with it because I used to read all those Wattpad stories, and I would read so many chapters a night. And I'm like, how do I read so slow now when I read ebooks? Like, I don't understand. But I don't know. I feel like it's my least favorite format now. But, like, Wattpad, I used to get into those.
I used to fly through. Yeah. I was a big fan of the One Direction ones. Specifically the Harry Styles ones. There was one called... Oh my god, what was it called?
Do you know who was, like, the bad boy? I don't know. There's so many bad... They were all bad boys.
They were so... Yeah.
Wait, no, but I saw this tweet that was like, if you didn't watch any of these, or if you didn't read any of these on Wattpad, then you weren't cool. And I read every single one of them, and I felt very accomplished. But I'm trying to find out what it was. Popular. There's like this one that's like green. It's like a greeny blue cover, and it has stars. Oh, I remember. I used to love that
Oh, I'm
one.
not gonna.
And, like,
Oh, it was called Annihilation, the one that I was reading.
oh, but then there's this one called "The Bad Boy Stole My Bra," and that book was good. Well, at least when I read it, probably now, probably now I'd still like it because like there's good trash and then there's trash, you know?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So I feel like it'd be like good trash, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's not objectively good, but it's enjoyable.
It was one of those things where it's like you just kind of have to go in with an open mind and you know that they're writing just to write.
Yeah. Also,
And that's okay.
all of us in here who were in here last night were talking about zodiac signs. So what is your zodiac sign? So everybody
I'm a
can
Capricorn. Here, let me
okay.
pull up my co-star. I can give you everything.
Let me see.
I am a Capricorn sun, Virgo moon, and Cancer rising.
Nice, nice. Oh, I do remember this one, Babysitting the Bad Boy. All the covers had Francesco Lechewski on them. That's this guy. And I found out who he was because I was obsessed. This is the one. And it had Selena Gomez and Francesco Lechewski on the cover.
That's so funny.
I
never read that one.
It was because I don't know why, like the other ones I know I like them, but I don't remember the plot. But I remember the plot of that one, I think because it's kind of in the title. But like what happened was like the bad boy like just moved in and like he knew people there already, so him and like all the popular guys, but they're all like different, like they all hang out, but like one's more of the jock, he's like the bad boy, then there's like the artsy one, and then they all are like in his room, and he lives next door to her, and like at night, right, she's sleeping because obviously she's supposed to be lame and go to sleep early and not be a crackhead like them, you know. So they're out there like doing dares, and so they're like, we dare you to climb over the gap into her room because their windows obviously are like this to each other, which never happened.
Yeah.
And he's like, we dare you to climb over the gap and go in and steal her bra. And so then he goes in and like makes a little bit of noise, right? And she like turns on the light and sees him, and then he runs back into the room so quickly, and then she's like, what are you guys doing? And then I don't remember what happened after that, but obviously they fall in love eventually.
See, that's like the start of like those like really bad Netflix movies, but like the cute bad Netflix, like I think of that as like Kissing Booth level, you know. Well, it's still enjoyable, but it's still the Kissing Booth.
Yeah.
You know.
Aquarius, nice. Yeah, my dad's an Aquarius. Your Pisces sun, Sagittarius moon, and Scorpio rising. I do like Pisces, and I'm a Scorpio, so Scorpio rising.
My sister's a Pisces.
And then Sagittarius is the only Sagittarius I like actively like is like my mom, and I only actively like her because she's my mom. So I feel like because me and her, we like going out all the time. Me and fire signs just all the time. So that's why my mom and I, we be out here fighting. Not anymore as much anymore though, because not as much anymore though. Okay.
That's okay.
But because like
I found that like when I came back from school back home, it like got so much worse. Because it was like her and I like didn't see each other, and so we had to like jokingly said that we had to make up for all the time that we lost.
Well, I feel like my mom and I, we don't fight as much now because I'm older, and I also like don't come downstairs.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I do bother her with talking for like 2 hours straight, and she's like, "Leave me alone." But
see, that's my sister to me.
Oh yeah, your sister and I, we can't be friends.
No, the two of you would be chatting nonstop.
I don't like Libra girls. I can talk to them, but like I can't be friends with them. Like I can talk to them in class, like they don't bother me or something. But like if I try to like be friends with them, it always turns out bad. My ex best friend, it was like a long time ago, but we are friends for like years, and she was a Libra, and she just caused it to crumble so quick for no reason. And I was like, and then every Libra girl I've known after that messes. I feel like Libra girls are just like, I don't care about anything. Like
Yeah.
they're just, like out here like just it's too much. Like I need somebody who like has opinions and like has a drive, and I feel like they don't have any of
Hmm.
that, and it bothers me. They're
Yeah.
just like, let's go to a party. Like that's all I feel like that they do.
When are Libras born? Let's Google.
It's like early October. I think it's September, late September to early October.
Yeah, September 22nd to October 22nd. See, what are you? You're a Gemini? You're a Gemini?
I like Geminis.
You're a
Anyways,
Gemini.
we're supposed to start 2 minutes ago, but it's fine. We'll just wait 3 minutes.
That's okay,
I'll
yeah.
get,
It'll
I'll
be
get
an even 20 to 40. Also, I just got a text from, see, but also stream, from one of my like friends from school who her boyfriend goes to like our neighboring school, and my university is trying to decide whether or not we're going completely online or if we're doing hybrid, and our like neighboring school just went completely online. So like they base a lot of their decisions off what this neighboring school does, and now I have no idea. So like if I'm gonna be
yeah.
paying for an apartment to go to school online.
Well, like because I'm still in high school. I'm about to be a senior, and right now we're doing hybrid, but the governor could come in and be like online. So
Yeah.
he hasn't said anything yet. And then my parents, because you can choose to do fully online, and my parents want me to do fully online because everybody's saying that they literally have nothing. They've done nothing. They have no plans, not a single clue. And some students are starting back because we have year-round schools here too,
Mhm.
and like they're starting back August 5th, I think, or August 1st, something like that. So
That's
like
early.
literally in like half a month, and they have nothing done.
That's not real.
And then I start back. I don't know why, but they're making the school year start a week early for no reason because the last school year was like we had a longer.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they decided like last year affects this year, but okay.
That's stupid.
If anything, I would assume we would go into school later,
Hmm.
but whatever. So I'm starting August. What is it? I'm trying to look at the calendar. August 17th.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm starting August 31st.
nice. I wish the year-round school start August 3rd actually, and I start
Okay.
August 17th, 2 weeks later. So they have nothing done, and like everybody's keeping their kids home. But the reason I don't want that is because like I am supposed to be co-editor in chief of my newspaper, and it's a class, so I don't know like what's gonna happen if like some of
Hmm.
us are online, some of us are in class, and like hybrid, like I don't know. Wait, your sister and I are Taurus, my brother is an Aquarius, my mom is a Libra. I like Aquariuses and Taurus, but not Libras. My mom is a Gemini. Gemini's cool. Virgo, Libra, cusp. I don't know about Virgos, so yeah, because we literally live in the same state, Ryan. Ryan and I literally live like not that far away from each other, like an
Really?
hour. Yeah,
I
but
like
Ryan,
know maybe a handful of people through the internet that live in California and like are on the
yeah,
Bookopoly.
Ryan's a
Yeah.
baby. She's only 15, and I'm even like she's even more a baby than me. Because I'm 17 and she's
Oh my
15.
gosh. Y'all make me feel so old.
All the colleges in Boston are only allowing seniors and scholarship kids on campus. That's so weird. Anyways, guys, it's time to sprint. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for talking. Okay. Wait. I need to do the time. Okay. Are you guys ready? Get set and go.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna find a different timer because this one annoys me, but I forgot.
Oh man, that's gonna be an interesting book.
How much did you read?
8%. So
I read 10%.
wasn't bad.
I think because I'm at 78%. I think if I do two, like I'll finish this in 2 more sprints
Yeah.
over 20 minutes. So
And I was
I'm
thinking if I can
excited.
get 10% in, then I can get halfway in like less than a couple hours, which is ideal right now.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get this book done by tomorrow so I can write my review for Tuesday.
I got you. This book is fine. It's all right. It's not good, not bad.
What was it?
It's pretty average, I think. But I mean, like, it's
Mm-hmm.
a fine time. It's just like I don't care. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. I felt that way with City of Brass last night. I just finished it and I was so surprised that I was like, I'm confused. I don't understand like how
yeah,
what like I don't I was confused. It was like good for like the first like 25% and then it gets kind of boring in the middle. And then the last bit like picks up, but then it's like just all of these like high stake things happen and you weren't built up properly for it.
yeah.
So I don't know.
But I don't know. I feel like this book, I feel it is a thriller, so I know everything's probably gonna try and come together at the end. But I feel like it's doing too much. It
Mm-hmm.
like it's having past. I know the comments came in. I'll click on them in
Yeah.
a bit, but like it's talking about the past murder that like happened, and then in current day there's copycat murders, and then the main character we have who we're having flashbacks of, we also follow him present day of like when those copycat murders are happening, but he's not really worried about that. That's like we follow a detective perspective who's like following those, and he's like his mom just like she was in like a hospice, and like people are going inside his house, and and then they're like apparently the girl who died was so the girl he that died in the original murder was his girlfriend, and they were killed by his friends for like some sort of like cult, like I want to ascend kind of thing. I don't know, it was weird.
Oh.
And so like he so like then she wrote a story that's kind of like similar to what happened because they took her blood and put red handprints everywhere like after, and like red handprints are like a big thing, and she wrote a short story that got into a published collection right before then that
Mm-hmm.
was called Red Hands, and like the Red Hands is kind of like their god thingy, I don't know, but then she wrote that story and it's based off a real story, that like supposed story. I'm like, that's way too many things you're trying to pull together. Can you just do like two, like the old murder and the copycat murder? Why does we have to involve this house? Why do we have to do this? Like,
Yeah.
and the character don't like him like
From
anyways.
the beginning, from what you said, it sounded like Dexter. I was
That's
like,
what a lot of
okay,
people
this
keep
could be
saying.
interesting.
The dog's barking. You woke up early enough for this. Yay! 27 pages. Nice. You're on page 252. Nice. I feel like you're getting close to like the endish. They're reading Clap When You Land.
Mm-hmm.
37 pages. Page 39, but only 8 pages left in my book, so I'll finish it off now. Yay! You're on page 140. 20 pages, but my audiobook has some differences from the printed book. The audiobook says horns, my copy says pointed ears. Sometimes that happens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I only have 100 pages left in my thriller. Woo.
Nice.
Woo. What book are you reading? Oh, to
I
Aspen.
said, yeah.
About the horns and the pointed ears. Anyways, yeah.
And like
I
the
don't
book that I'm reading right now, Mayhem, is like a lost. It's like okay, so people have been saying that it's like a Lost Boys copy. I've never read the Lost Boys, but like it feels like I can feel like the Peter Pan Lost Boy vibes right now. Except it's from like the like woman's perspective, I guess. And it's supposed to be like women empowerment, making sure girls don't feel alone, whatever. Granted, I'm only like 8% of the way in, but I don't know. This is either going to be like really good or it's going to like
flop.
try
Oh,
really
yeah.
hard and not succeed.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of nervous.
I also can't believe you got up at 8 a.m. for this. Could never
I
be me.
usually wake up at like 7 o'clock anyway because I have to work at 10. And so I like having like a really, really slow start to my morning. Or like
Mm,
if I'm really doing the most, I'll get up and I'll work out before work. Yeah.
couldn't be me.
It
Mm-mm.
it happened more recently, like later in the quarantine months because I needed more structure in my days.
Oh,
Because
yeah, I
like
got you.
it just wasn't.
Oh, you're reading Sorcery of Thorns. I got
Mhm.
you. I forgot, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
same.
can barely
I
remember
forgot.
what book I'm reading.
Honestly,
You had to get coffee creamer, and your roommate put the whole crock pot in the fridge.
instead of like the internal part of the crock pot.
They
That
put
comes
the
out, doesn't it?
whole crock
Does
pot.
I don't know, different models are different. I don't even own a crock pot. I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay, we're gonna do another 20-minute sprint in 4 minutes, everybody. 4 minutes. I feel like I could definitely finish this.
You can. 100% you can.
Yeah, and then someone's coming on at 1 my time. And then I was supposed to be in a live show for my friend Molly
Mhm.
after it for like 'cause she's hosting this readathon called Detectathon,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
she's doing like game show kind of things, but only like because you can have up to 6 people on StreamYard. But now with the upgrade, you can only have 6 people, but now you can have 10. So kind of happy about that. But that's like
Yeah.
$20 a month. I ain't trying to do that, but I'm just saying like you could. At least there's like the option.
The option to, yeah.
But so there's allowed to be 6 people, but only her and then me and somebody else could go instead of like a lot. And the way that this one's supposed to go is like I feel like it'd be more entertaining if more people are there. So she's going
Mhm.
to reschedule it because I feel like we'll all be screaming because it'll be entertaining. Because basically, it's badly describing books. Like we just choose a book and we describe
Okay.
it badly, and then the other people have to guess.
Mhm.
So I feel like that's like entertaining if there's like a ton of people trying to scream and figure it out instead of like two.
Yeah. Like having
So
like civil conversations and then you have everybody.
yeah, so she rescheduled it, so I have nothing to do. So I might start the next live early because I was supposed to start at 5, but I might start at 4. Yeah,
Sounds
even
like a plan.
though because technically this ends at the 48-hour readathon ends at 7 my time,
Okay.
7 p.m.
Yeah.
So then that way I'll be sprinting for a longer period of time. I thought your roommate was going to work or something.
Yeah, I thought so too. I got her schedule messed up. She's going to work at 11 my time.
Oh,
Yeah.
once that comes out, but he just wrapped the cord and put it in the fridge. I don't know what he was thinking.
I thought he was
9.
being efficient. It's okay.
I mean,
Good try.
at
Eight
least he
for
tried. At least he put it in the fridge.
yeah.
We know that, like, guys, I don't know, something, their common sense is like, just, it's
Yeah.
at a different
My
lower.
roommates, when I was living on campus, they were a hot mess. And so we would like make chili for like big events. So like we made chili for Christmas and like we had like a whole like gift exchange and it was real sweet, real cute. We were like a little family. And we asked um one of the guys to put the chili away. He was like, "What am I supposed to put it away in?" It's like, "What do you
Tupperware.
mean? Like there's Tupperware in the drawer. Get the Tupperware and put it in the Tupperware." He was like, "Why can't we just put the entire thing in there?" And I was like, "It doesn't work that way. Okay, it just doesn't. Just please."
I don't know where guys, I don't know what they be thinking.
Mm-mm.
Honest.
If I have a son, that boy's gonna know how to take care of himself. That's all I'm saying.
Facts. Their common sense is gonna be high. Okay. It is 50, everybody. We're gonna be doing a 20-minute sprint. We have to go to the correct tab. Okay. Are you
Let's
guys
go.
get ready, get set, and go. Read, everybody. The annoying sound. Okay.
How far'd you get?
11%, and I only have 11% left.
Nice.
Woo! How far did you get? Someone said they were on. The sprints are going good, and I'm not on the last prompt yet, but I'm doing the contemporary romance, and I'm choosing Felix Ever After. Anyways.
I got another 12% in, so I'm on 19% now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's okay in the sense that it's like heavy on the trigger warnings, and I wasn't expecting that. And then like I'm like not like super sensitive to trigger warnings, but it's still like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing now.
Shocking.
Yeah. And then it's kind of giving me, oh, what was that show called? Outer Banks vibes.
Oh.
In like the family and like the beach vibes.
Oh, I like the beginning half of that show,
Mhm.
of the first season, and then the last half, I was like, what are you guys doing? Like, why are teenagers like being chased by police? This is not realistic. The first half, good. The second half, I was like, it was like a giant WTF. I was like, what? This is no.
Me and my family loved it. It became like the show that we would watch after dinner. And it was so much fun.
Yeah. You're on page 185 of 360. Nice. You read 27 pages. Nice. 6 pages. Nice. You're new. I've never seen you here before. Let me know. I've been thinking of getting into that one soon. Yeah, I'll probably finish it today on sprints later.
I definitely think you'll be able to finish. It's too easy not to.
I think she's talking about Felix Ever After, but I should be able to finish both of them. You're using Aristotle and Dante for contemporary prompt too, but no fantasy for me. I just don't have any like contemporary or YA fantasies that I really badly want to read. So 17 pages, nice. Also, sorry. Everybody that I know gave this book like 4 or 5 stars, and I'm like, I don't understand. I think I'm gonna give it 3.5, maybe. I think right now it's a 3, but I think the ending's gonna be slightly more interesting, and I think I will give
It'll
it 3.
bump it for you.
Yeah, 54 out of 158. You should be able to finish your book in the next sprint or the one after that. Yes, hi, I'm new. I came in late. I'm on my third roll for Murder on the Orient Express. I'm on my third roll as well, and I'm reading The Shadows by Alex North.
I love that book.
I know
on the Orient Express.
Who's new and who's not new.
I know you've been doing a really good job of like having pretty consistent people, but also like seeing who's who.
Yeah, I just remember the profile pics. That's what I was like, circle. But I'm thinking, so this way that we end and we can talk about it a little bit is maybe we can do, or I guess we could technically start the sprint if we wanted in 2 minutes and then do 20 minutes and then I'm trying to do math.
I'll bring us to 35.
35. Okay, and then maybe I'm sorry, I'm being so slow.
Yeah.
And
we could go 20 to 40 and then chat for 20 minutes and then I'll hop off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or we can do 20 to 40 and then or we I don't know, because I was thinking maybe we could fit in a 15-minute sprint.
So if we start at 15,
yeah, then we could do 20 minutes and then we could talk for 5 minutes, which would bring us to 40, and then we can have a 15-minute sprint and then we'll have 5 minutes at the end.
Okay.
And then we can talk.
That sounds like a plan.
Big brain.
How's everybody feel about that? Once obviously the comments come in.
You read 14 pages. You like these lives because they're long. Yesterday, the live was straight for 8 hours, and the other one was 3 hours.
Did you like leave and get food? You just not eat the entire time?
No, well, I ate during the break between them, and then I ate at the end, towards the end of the 8-hour one.
Mm-hmm.
Read 32 pages for your new book for contemporary prompt. Funny thing is, a friend suggested, but it's not contemporary. Oh well. The book is White Hunger by Finnish author. I can't pronounce that name because they're Finnish. They said great, cool. Okay, and then I'm about to start. Don't show these hips again. Okay. All right, everybody, get your books ready. Ready, set, go.
Let's do it.
Still hate it. Still hate that sound.
Okay, the Outer Banks vibes are real right now.
I mean, I feel like that's not a bad thing.
It's not, but it's also like I have no idea where this is gonna go.
Okay, also, I don't know the Outer Banks show because I
Mhm.
live in North Carolina and I've been to the Outer Banks, and
Mhm.
I honestly I'm like that does not seem accurate. But you know it's fine. I finished.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna give it 3 stars, not 3.5. The ending was
No.
because there's been stuff going on. Like I said, like in the house, creepy stuff has been going on.
Mhm.
He's like been in my house, and like the person that was in his house, like literally, like they were mentioned like 2 times in the book before that, and I was like, this.
Doesn't seem right. Yeah.
I was like, I understand his motive, but like it would have been better if it was a different character. It would have felt more, I don't know, better.
Mhm. Mhm. I get what you
I
mean.
don't know. I want to spoil it, but like,
Obviously, don't do that.
it's just like
You're just so disappointed.
honestly, like it is one of the older characters because like basically there was like his generation and then his parents' generation, and
Mhm.
like they
Mhm.
all knew each other, and like most of the stuff happened in his generation, like with his people, and then like but like it was really connected to the older generation at the end, and I was like,
Okay.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I was like, you guys were literally irrelevant. Like I understand you're trying to protect your children, but like you guys, I feel like that if you were gonna do that, then like you should have put that in more before. Like you
Yeah.
kind
Make it more important
of
beforehand.
yeah, like you made it seem like the parents didn't care.
Mhm.
Page 206 of 360. Slowly but surely getting through it. I will not leave bed until I finish this book. Yes. You just joined the stream. What is everyone reading? I just finished The Shadows by Alex North, and I'm gonna pick up Felix Ever After.
And then I'm reading Mayhem by Estelle. I still don't know how to pronounce her last name. Laure. It's spelled Laure.
Hi Emma. These people have both been here before, and they both
Mhm.
joined. Sarah, 48 pages. Yeah, Sarah, I don't know how you read so much, but okay. Um, you're on page 184. You're 40 pages, 44,
Nice.
nice. 17 pages, almost finished Artemis Fowl, nice. 53 pages, but you're reading a novel in verse, so it's fast read. I got you. I just felt okay about Alex North's other book. I've heard good things, but I don't know from who. Like, I can't remember. And then
Mhm.
you're saying that you just feel okay, Sarah. And then my friend Gwen, she does not like that book. So, 17 pages. Kira, I want to read it. That is it good? Oh, you want to read it? Is it good?
Mhm.
Okay, wait, you're talking to Carrie? Artemis Fowl. Okay. Gonna get some food and we'll be there soon. LOL, send me the link to join. Okay, I will. Allie's joining after you. You're 50% done with Clap If You Land.
So
Nice.
good.
Are you
So good.
crying yet? Because I don't know. Did you cry? I feel like it's an emotional book.
I didn't cry, but I was definitely like emotionally invested. So like it hit my heart, but I didn't cry.
I got you. The only book I've cried so far this year in is House of Earth and Blood.
Mm. I
The
need
end
to read that. I just bought it.
the ending had me
Yeah.
bawling like a baby. I swear I was crying for like the whole like hour and a half that I was reading the end of the book. I was just crying. You cried a little. You cried more with The Fire on High. I can't remember if I cried when reading With the Fire on High. You haven't
I'll
cried
have to
yet.
let you know when I get there.
I just cried last night over another book too. She read Beartown by Frederick Bachman.
Mhm.
It has to do with like sexual assault and like how that impacts the town. Because I know
Yeah.
like the golden boy is the one that commits sexual assault, and so it's like hockey too, which
Mhm.
House of Earth and Blood destroyed me. Literally, the ending, I'm just saying, light it up really had me shook. You only know that if you read it, so.
Yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about. I know when you were talking to Spencer, I think it was the other day, And how she wasn't like at the twist yet. I haven't read
She
the flap yet.
did it on live. Don't read the flap. Don't watch any videos. I mean, you can watch my videos because I don't spoil it because I'm good like that. But no, she wasn't at the point yet because she stopped. She was reading it in a live that I was in, and then she stopped reading it for some reason. I was like, that's the only book that you're allowed to read on live with me. And then she got to the point. It's like between 60 and 70 pages.
Okay.
Heard it.
I heard it is
Oh,
different from the book.
I got you because they were talking about the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm so slow. I'm like,
I know
okay.
the other day, you remember how I was like, oh, I'm only 30 away from 300? We were talking about subscribers. That's what I had meant. I was like, only 300 away, or 30 away from 300, and you were like, pages?
Oh,
What? And I was like, the moment's over. It's okay.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm not slow, but I feel like with all of this reading, it's making me extra slow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 11 subscribers away from 500.
Which is wild to me.
I know because I literally have like 8 videos up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I
So
don't
you know,
understand.
it's quality.
Yeah, I guess I just put in a whole bunch of videos to make fun of myself. But I think I'm gonna do like a live 500 subscriber
Mm-hmm.
Q&A. I don't know if
You
that's
should do
like,
that.
and I wanted
I
to give.
know Nitty
Yeah, she
over
just
at Nitty Read just did that as well.
yeah. I watched hers, but then I also want to do a giveaway, but I'm probably gonna have to wait because I'm kind of broke. So I'll do it at some point. I'll do one, I promise. I'm just kind of
Yeah.
broke.
I
Also,
haven't done a giveaway since like I hit 1,000 followers on Instagram,
I got you.
but I feel.
We were going to do a sprint, 15 minutes
Oh,
ago. I don't know because maybe we
do we
could
want
just
to do a 10-minute sprint at 45?
we can do a 10-minute sprint if everybody's okay with that. Because I just don't want to like talk for forever because then once Allie comes on, then I'm gonna talk to her, and then everybody's gonna be like, "Can we read?" Because we haven't read for like 30 minutes, and we're
Yeah.
trying to finish our books, but before the time's over. Yeah, because
Yeah.
the readathon technically ends in like a little over 6 hours, but I'm gonna
Okay.
be still live after that because my friend gets home at 9 p.m. EST, and what the readathon ends at 7 p.m. So I'm still
Okay.
gonna be. There probably won't be as many people watching, but I can do what I want. And I probably will finish the book Felix Ever After before then. But like I just
I
want to
think you'll
talk
finish it by the time the readathon ends.
over, yeah. But I just want
Yeah.
to talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I have to send this link to Allie. Okay. Let me go into Instagram real quick.
So it looks like people are cool with doing a 10-minute at 45.
I like that. It's like mixing it up, you know?
Mm-hmm. Plus, I know I was on Eleni's like live when she did a live like a week or two ago or something, and she was like, "I have a short attention span. I can't do 20 minutes." I was
Yeah,
like,
I
"Sometimes
know.
I feel."
But a lot of times I ask the people in the comments and
Mm-hmm.
they're like, well, they're like, I ask, like, do they want to do 15 or 20 minutes? And then all of them are like 20 or like 30. The readathon ends at 11:59 p.m. for you because you're in the UK. For me, it ends at 7. It ends at 7 p.m. for me because I'm on Eastern Standard Time. Hi, friend. She's
Staying
like,
at her apartment for this entire week.
that's
I've just
fun.
been crashing.
Okay, I will change the time. I'm trying to wait. Where did my tab go? I think I accidentally got rid of it. Whatever. Timer. I was so confused.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Can you change the time? Like, why are you being like that to me? There we go. Honestly, like, I click it multiple times and then it just doesn't work. Yeah, you could do it from my time zone or their time zone, but I just chose to do it with them because then I get to start at 7 p.m. and get more reading in that night before. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you guys ready? Let's get
Let's
set. Let's
go.
go. I have to go get my book.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, that's weird with the 3 windows.
Wait, there it goes. That was weird.
Yeah, but you were still on mute.
Yeah, I know, and I unmuted it. It was quite odd. It like flashed unmute, and then it went back to mute. You're gonna have lunch. Okay. You had dinner, just came back. Nice. And bye. This person always says bye and then comes back, like literally like 10 minutes later. So how much did everybody read? I read, let's see, 18 pages.
I think I only got like another like 8% of the way through my book. But that's because it's like it actually started to kind of bless you. Sorry. It actually started to kind of pick up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been reading anything yet.
That's okay too.
Not yet.
In the
It's
comments.
okay, you'll have plenty of time too. How are you liking Felix Ever After so far?
I'm liking it. The writing's funny, and I feel like it's really realistic because they're like 16, 17, but the amount of cursing that has been in this book so far is honestly ridiculous, but I know that that's a very accurate, so I don't know, I'm liking it, and it's funny. One of them did the thing, you know, the thing where like they're like this, and then like they hit their hand and they start going like this, and like that was really funny.
Yeah.
You're on page 221 of 360, slowly getting there. You're getting there though.
What the heck?
Yeah. You're on page 170 now. Cool. 24 pages. Nice. 24 in 10 minutes?
Aren't they reading the book in verse?
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Somebody else is reading Clap When You Land. She didn't say it was Clap When You Land, I don't think. But I think
Emma's reading.
Yeah, Emma's reading it. 15 pages, nice. Someone said hi.
Hi, Brianna.
8 pages. You might stop reading for a bit for Animal Crossing. You know what? Go do that Animal Crossing. 20 pages, nice, Sarah. 12 pages, cool. Someone says hi.
Hi, Kathleen.
And then you said hi. Oh, wait. I was clicking on you and then I went to a different comment. 123 out of 148. You're almost done.
You'll be able to finish the next 2 sprints at least.
Long Way Down is such a good book.
Is that the one by Jason Reynolds?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's my guy.
I've been meaning to read a bunch of his books for the longest time. So I think I'm going to do like an author taste test and just like read a bunch in a week and see how that goes.
They're good. My husband's salty now because he just heard me say Jason Reynolds my guy and he went.
That's funny. Yeah. I'm really liking it so far. Wait, how is your book going? You didn't say.
Okay, so it's good. I'm reading Mayhem by Estelle LaRue, whatever. Oh, where'd you guys go?
What?
You guys like disappeared on my screen.
Oh,
that's weird.
Having trouble my internet's. Yeah.
Your friend's internet.
Yeah. So the internet might be going out soon, so that's cool. But so far so good. The Outer Banks vibes are high. There's also like I guess like a serial killer on the loose type thing. There's like girls missing left and right.
That's kind of interesting.
And we're not talking about the Wi-Fi. What are you talking about? No. What cabinets?
The Wi-Fi cabinets. You were in the pool yesterday when we were talking about this.
No, I wasn't. The power went out yesterday at the apartment and we have no idea. Like I was gone. So she's just talking anyway. There's a serial killer on the loose in my book. Okay, because we're talking about books. And it's like there's like 12 girls missing or something, and then she's new to town into this like huge family that has like a bunch of like power at this beach place that they're at. And it's a whole lot of like, oh, you don't know yet, but you'll find out. I'm like, okay.
But it sounds kind of cool, like serial killer Outer Banks vibes. Like I kind of like that.
So far, I think it's just like setting up the premise. I'm like 35% of the way through. So I think once I get to like the halfway mark, we'll see. But I think it's a good build for the pacing.
That's good.
What
Yeah.
book is it?
Mayhem by Estelle Levy. Let me spell it. There you go.
Oh,
Did I
yeah.
go in the right spot? Yeah.
Lore? Lore?
I don't know. I'm gonna look up like how she pronounces her own name.
I think it's French, so
Probably.
it's probably pronounced. Yeah, it's like the YA feminist mashup inspired by Lost Boys and The Craft. I love The Craft. That movie is so good.
What's
I've
the
never
Craft?
seen it.
I've never heard of The Craft.
The Craft, it's kind of like, it's not, I guess it's kind of like horror, but it's more like, it's not like scary.
I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not scary, but it has like witches, basically. It's like witchy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a 1996 movie.
Witchcraft.
Okay, but I'm gonna head out because it is 10 o'clock here, and I should probably start my morning. And this one has to go to work soon.
Yes.
So thank you for having me. You'll probably see me in your lives like later.
Okay.
In the day.
Okay.
All right. Good luck. Happy reading.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. If you have Goodreads, what is your target at? What number are you at? Okay, my target is only 50 right now, but I might up it later depending on like what happens with school. And I think I have to check how many I'm at now. Let's see. I'm at 34 right now, so I'm like 8 books ahead of schedule.
My target, I think, was 65. Let me look. Yeah, mine was 65, and I already met it, so I'm at 72 books.
Dang.
But I normally do 56 as my target goal, like a book a week.
Yeah.
Wait, how many weeks are there? 52 or 56?
I think 56.
Okay, that's what I thought. So, yeah, I try to do a book a week, but then I was like, I think I can do more. So I did 65, not anticipating, COVID. And so now, since I haven't been going to work, I read 72 books.
I don't know. I think last month I read 14 books. This book I've already read like a bit. I just think it's that in February and March I didn't read a single book because of school.
Yeah.
Because junior year, not fun. It wasn't that bad, but
Junior year is not that bad.
It wasn't that bad, but I was in 3 AP classes, 4 honor societies, part of newspaper.
Okay.
And I was doing tutoring for the ACT, which I'm very lucky to have done that because I got a good score, but it was just a lot per week.
Yeah, that is a lot. So did you have like a social life or no?
I guess my social life was like at school, like because I would hang out with my friends at school, and we basically had like study hall, and I would hang out with my friends then, even though I should have been doing work, and like we can go off campus for lunch and stuff, so I would hang out with them then.
Wait, where do you live? What state are you in?
North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your high school lets you eat off campus?
If you're a junior or senior, but like sophomores sneak out all the time.
We couldn't do that.
Because like sophomores just go in the trunks normally until they get like out of the parking lot, and then like the person will pull over and like they'll get out and go into the normal part. I know it's terrible. Mine's at 50 and I'm at 22. Nice. Yours is 52. Yours is at 200 and you're at 149. Okay, Sarah, you read like a monster. Like you literally read so much. 24 actually. Oh, then you're close to halfway. There's 52 weeks in a year. Oh.
I can't remember.
My challenge is to read 55. I got you.
Wait. So, a question for Sarah and for Carrie. What kinds of books, like what genre are you guys like most into? Most of the books that you read in genre? Because I'm like, if these are like high fantasy, this is really impressive. Like if that's you know what I'm saying? And they've already read 149.
I know Sarah, she's been reading some fantasy for this like 48-hour readathon, and I think she's already read 6 books in 48 hours, and we have like 6 hours left. So she's read like 6 books in like
Wow.
40 something hours. Yeah, she said
you a
fantasy is her
speed
favorite. I don't
Sarah, are
know.
you a speed reader?
So her goal's at 100 and you're at 75. You're close. Your goal was 25. And then there was nothing left.
Man, anticipation.
Yeah. I feel like I can read 75. You know Charles, Books on Stereo, he's trying to push me to try and read 100. And I'm like, no.
I'm just gonna make my goal what it is, and then if I read over, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I literally don't do anything but read. Okay.
I mean,
She doesn't watch TV or movies, she said later.
oh, yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of movies, but I do like TV a lot. And I watch like way too much YouTube because I subscribe to like way too many channels.
Yeah, me too. I watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah, me too. My sister said that I had a problem because I think in like 1 week it said I watched like 60 hours of YouTube and I was like, oof. But then also like sometimes I fall asleep with it on and so then it'll like run.
Yeah.
But
Like,
still,
I read from picture books with my daughter to fantasy.
YA, not us.
Oh, YA. Okay.
Oh, I got you. My goal was 45, but I'm at 50 now. Thanks, quarantine.
Exactly, Kathleen. I'm the same way.
Yeah, someone watches a lot of YouTube. You try and read 8
audio
hours a day. That's wild, Sarah. I can't. Some days I literally don't read.
Yeah, that was me yesterday. So when I was like, I gotta get on with Deja today to like hold me accountable to actually read something. I didn't feel like reading.
Yeah, but I feel like last month I read 14 books, and this month this is my 7th book. So last month I wanted to get to 15, but I just couldn't make it. But this month I'm hoping to get to 15 or more. Yeah. So do you know what you're going to be reading?
Wait, keep it on. Never mind. Yeah, I'm still reading Queenie.
Nice.
That we were reading on Thursday. I'm like, still not done. I'm at the same spot actually. Like I haven't gotten much farther than where we ended last time we were on live together. I am liking it. It took me a while to figure out. Oh, Queenie, I just said, but
I know, but the comments are
delayed to figure out what this book was about because I didn't read the Dust Jacket. It's for a future vlog that is coming your way soon, but part of the secret TBR, which I guess is not really a secret anymore because now you know. But it took me a while to figure out what this is even about. But it's pretty much about this Black woman in London, and she just recently got broken up with, and she's dealing with that in her own way, which is a lot of like getting into different relationships with other men, like a lot of other men. And I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it so far because I just feel like she's not being treated the way she knows she needs to be treated, but then she just keeps going out with all these awful men anyway.
That's terrible.
Yeah. So it's hard to read in that sense. It's like not unenjoyable. I like the writing style. I like the humor. I like the dialogue. It's just like the fact that she's being treated the way she's being treated is annoying.
Yeah.
And hard to read. But also I know it's really realistic, especially for Black women to be more sexualized and stuff like she is in this book. So yeah.
That's good. Carrie said that she read 502 books last year. I read 50 something. So
yeah, I think I did 50 something too. Like I think I met my Goodreads goal, but I think last year it was 52.
Yeah.
So I like just met it.
If I really push myself, I can read a lot this year. I don't know. I feel like why I don't read is like when I'm in school, like I just don't have the energy. I just don't. Like I have time to read, but like I just don't have the energy to read, if that makes sense.
Well, yeah, when I'm working, like I want to read, but I don't have time to read, you know? Being a teacher, like there's sometimes during the day I try to have the kids read a little bit every day. So like when they first come in this class, we'll do like 10 minutes. I call it Give Me 10. And we'll do like 10 minutes of reading when they first get in the classroom. But normally that's me, like, I try to read with them, but sometimes I'm, like, taking attendance, a kid
Yeah.
forgot something, another kid lost something, someone's trying to talk to me in the hallway, so
I feel like
it's hard to get them to come in.
yeah, I feel like being a teacher is like super rough. I like really commend teachers. I'm friends with a lot of teachers. Oh my gosh, my favorite teacher, she's my AP bio teacher last year, and she's literally like so amazing. Like I don't even know how to describe. Like she's just such a good teacher. I don't even know. She like made me happy every single time I saw her. She wanted to get to know us as like people, and she taught in like a way that like it really felt like some days we do notes obviously, but then a lot of that stuff she would use it so we can like apply it, and then it would help us like really understand it. And she like wanted to work with us to get like to help us get better grades if we wanted to put in the work, you know? Like one of my other teachers, like he literally went like against like school policy almost to like make it harder for us. For like example, I think it's like if we want to we can like retest. And so if you retest, right? And you get a higher one of them is a higher score, whichever one's a higher score, they'll take that one, even if it's the first one. He went against school policy and said, like, if your second one is lower than your first one, I'm still gonna go with the second one. And I was like, why would you? That's literally the opposite of school policy. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's annoying.
But then everything would be like that, and he just did notes all the time, and like no like application. And it was very hard for us to all understand.
Yeah.
I think like
That kind of teacher is very much more set up to teach, like, college than
yeah,
teach high school,
yeah,
because that's just not the level that you're at in high school yet. Like,
mhm.
you're not trying to just hear a lecture.
Yeah. I think only one of us got an A in the whole class.
That is so
Mm.
sad.
You read 51 last year, you have an hour and 45-minute commute to work on the train, so you just read the entire time?
Ooh, that's
That
nice.
makes
I
sense.
do get most of my reading done during the school year on my way to work and on my way home from work, 'cause I have a 30-minute
Yeah.
commute.
I got you. University put me in the biggest reading slump because of all the assigned readings I had to do every day. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna happen to me this year because I'm going to take AP English Literature,
Mm,
and so obviously we have to read. Last year I took AP English language, so it's like writing, and we didn't have to read that much, but
do
this
you
year
have a summer reading list for the summer?
we get AP work in like a lot of our classes,
Mhm.
but I checked it. They just updated it, and we don't have any summer work for English classes because like the list is normally like 10, 15 classes long, and this year it's like 5 classes long.
Hmm.
Like they just didn't put anything up because of everything going on, I guess. I don't know.
Probably.
You went through a 2-year reading slump when I got my master's. I was doing so much academic reading that when I had free time, the last thing I wanted to do was read, even if it was for fun. Yeah.
I've been thinking about going back to get my master's,
You should do it.
but I don't really like school like that. And now that I'm a teacher, I don't want to be a student again. So it's hard to like give up that control.
Yeah.
So
I
maybe
feel like
I don't know.
I like school. I don't know. I
I mean,
mean,
when I was in it, I liked it, but now that
yeah,
this would be my 4th year teaching, and so I'm like, I'm used to not being a student now. Like,
yeah,
I regret not going straight into my master's after I graduated, but I thought I wanted a break.
yeah. I feel like I don't know, I like school, but it's like even if I go to school and I have no tests, like no assignments, nothing, I still come home feeling so drained. Like my energy
Yeah,
just being at school like drains me,
yeah.
which I feel like is so but I like school in a
But
sense.
that's like with everything though. Like, I feel that
Yeah,
way when I go out, um, or when I used to go out, like to hang out with my friends. Like, if that's all I did all day, I would still come home and be drained. It's like the same.
yeah,
Even
probably.
though all I was doing was like chilling out, relaxing, I still would come home and feel drained.
Yeah, I guess. I just think it's probably because I go to school or I used to like so much, I would just notice it more.
Yeah.
And then like with all the extracurriculars and then all my homework, I didn't have that much homework surprisingly. Like I was running on like 5 hours of sleep a night or something. And I would come home on Friday nights and I would crash. I would sleep from like 6 p.m. to like 8 a.m. Like I was just out.
I don't even know how I survived in high school. Like thinking about how early I woke up and what time I got home. I played softball all through high school. We had practice every day after school. Like I don't know how I did that. And like still hung out with my friends later than the night. I'm like, what? Wait, go back to that last one. 559 books last year.
You know what? You
Are
guys
these
are
graphic novels, comic books, or are they all like novels? That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure they're probably a mixture.
559. Ooh.
School count.
Ooh,
No.
school counselor. Yeah. We need
Good school
more,
counseling.
more school counselors and good school counselors.
Okay, I just feel like for me, like I don't want to say that because like I respect what they do, but like in my school, I feel like our school counselors are kind of like trash. But they're not trash. They're just like it's like they never reach out to anybody. Like I feel like
Yeah. You got to have like if you're going to be a school counselor, you got to be like in it to win it because it's definitely a hard job. But I also think on like to take the side of the counselor, I've learned now that I'm teaching in a school, they put so much work on the school that aren't necessarily the school counselor's job.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it like wears them down when really their job is to help kids.
Exactly.
With their issues. And because we have at my school, we have amazing, our counselors are really, really great, but they put so much extra work on them. Like if people need to makeup testing, they pull the counselors and they make them go administer makeup tests and stuff. And I'm like, that's their job, but that's what they pull them to do, you know?
Yeah. One of the counselors I know is like, she's amazing, but I don't have her because it's like alphabetically assigned. But like, I think we have 5 or 6 school counselors for like 2,000 students or something. So it's like so many students per counselor. So I like understand like why like they don't reach out to people like and like but even like my friend, I think she was trying to drop like her mom made her take an extra class online and it was really stressing her out, so she went to drop it and she was like, my mom made me take this class, like I don't want to be like in this class anymore because it's really stressing me out. And she told them that it was her mom, and I understand they probably have to contact the parents, but then they told her mom, and then her mom got mad at her for going to the counselor, and then her mom is like emotionally abusive, and it like really like kind of like went into that cycle. So
that's not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, see, that's terrible for 1,000 kids. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, we need more counselors in schools for sure.
Yeah.
Not okay. Not okay.
And then, yeah, I feel like I understand like they have to contact parents, but then also like
some
parents be an
situations.
issue.
Yeah.
The high school best friend went to her counselor, and they just sent her back to class. I had to bring her to mine for something to happen. Yeah. When I was in middle school, I had a friend I was worried about, so I went to my guidance counselor, but asked to say that it wasn't me because I didn't want my friend to be mad at me. But I think she's gonna say she told them anyways or something. I don't like when the comment blocks us like that. She asked to say it wasn't me, but she told her that it was me. Yeah. That's why like I was gonna go to them and be like, hey, like my friend has a rough home life. Like she would literally go into the bathroom and like cry every single day, but I knew that they would just call her mom and then it would just be worse. Yeah. So I just didn't. Yeah. Anyways, this is kind of dark and we're going to read it in like a minute to make us happy. We're going to read about happy things, right? Everybody
always get on these like dark tangents.
But they're also
last time we were live, we were talking about like the Lululemon murders.
Okay.
That was on you though. That was your fault.
Okay, but like that's really like interesting.
Yeah.
Sarah's asking what your zodiac sign is. We always ask now.
Gemini.
Oh, I like Geminis.
But Geminis get a bad rep. Like all of the stuff that they say that a Gemini does, I don't do any of that crap. Like Geminis are known for being two-faced. I'm probably the most direct person you will ever meet.
Wait, what's your birthday?
June 10th.
Okay, because zodiac sign. I'm trying to look for the date. I don't think you're a cusp.
Because everybody always like cringes when I tell them I'm a Gemini, and I always have to be like, but wait, no, like I do not match anything the Gemini is, but
Might
that
be
is technically.
because it's like a whole birth chart. So like your rising sign and your moon sign might be like canceling it out.
I have no idea about any of that.
Well, there's like a
But
whole chart, but I only know about like the main three. Your sun sign is like your main sign that everybody asks you about. Your rising sign is like what people think you are the most, like when they first meet you, like first impressions. And then your moon sign is like your inner like emotion.
oh,
And then you have a whole
I'm
rest
not
of
sure.
month, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Anyways, guys, someone says yes, I'm a Gemini rising. We love Geminis. See, I like Geminis. Oh, someone said you have the same birthday as their boyfriend.
What twins?
Okay, well,
Boyfriend.
let's start the sprint. Everybody get your books ready. And ready, set, go. Okay. How did everybody do? I read 40 pages.
Wow. I read 20 pages.
Nine. Also, someone asked if this is the last sprint. I think we may be able to fit in like a 10-minute one, and then I will get off live because I want to eat food, and then I will be back live probably around 4 p.m. EST. So like 2 hours after we end, like 2 hours ish. And obviously Gwen was here. And then yes, Sarah, you finished your book. Wait, which book did you finish? Because last night you were reading Crown of Midnight, but I think you finished that. And you finished something else.
Ooh, Throne of Glass. I only read Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and then I stopped for some reason.
I read
I
up
think I
until
had
the
the first
third
two.
book, and then I stopped, but I shouldn't have.
It was good. I liked it. I don't know why I
That
stopped.
was good. You fell asleep for the last 10 chapters of your book. That's okay. You know,
Were you listening to it on audio?
probably. You know, just rewind. Sleeping is good. Obviously, your body needed sleep.
Yeah, you gotta listen to your body.
Yeah, you can't properly enjoy the story if your body's not rested.
It's true. You won't enjoy it.
The comments always take forever to come in.
I'm trying to get on my phone. It looks like the comments are coming a lot faster on the phone.
Yeah, they do. I just like to pop them up on the screen so they know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah. 20 pages. 49 pages. How y'all read so fast, man? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what's up, but oh, there they all are.
And they always pop in like a billion of them at once. So on a page is nice, 20, nice. Then you're on page 107, so you read 49 pages, nice. You got distracted. Oh wait, you got distracted, so you only read 8 pages. You finished Bring Me Back by B.A. Paris. Oh yeah, I have the B.A. Paris book. I said it last night. The breakdown, I think.
Ooh.
You're still reading Crown of Midnight. Are you enjoying it? 23 pages, 21 and a half. I'm like 10 pages away from finishing. Yes, Carrie, you can finish.
Finish that book, Gary.
Oh wait, 19 pages. Nice. 47 pages of Long Way Down. Nice.
You gotta be close to the end, Kathleen.
I got about 40 pages to finish. Can we do a 30-minute next? Well, Allie has to leave soon, and then I have to eat because I'm starving.
But we can be the start to your 30 minutes, then.
Yes. And then, as I said, I'll be back around 4, and we can do a 30-minute one then, if that'll make you happy. You're reading Get a Life, Chloe Brown.
Yes. I
always feel so bad.
Get a Life, Chloe Brown is so stinking good.
I feel so bad because I only gave it 3 stars, but I think it's because of the audiobook.
The audiobook. But I read along as I listened to the audio.
I did as well, but I hated the audiobook. Like, the narrator did not like her because I felt like she sounded super old.
I don't know. I loved it.
Everybody says that too, that she sounded super old. So I think that's why I didn't like it as much. I want to reread it physically, like without the audiobook, and see if I like it better.
And I just read Take a Hint, Danny Brown last week. And
I think I'm going to like that one. I'm really excited for that one.
It was so good. I loved it.
Yeah, I saw it in your vlog. I think I'm really going to like that one. I feel like that's why I read Get a Life, Chloe Brown, because I really want to read Take a Hint, Danny Brown. I'm
interested in, like, because we have one more Brown sister, and I think her story doesn't come out till next year, but I don't know anything about this last Brown sister, so I'm like really hoping I'm gonna love it, which I probably will because I've loved everything so far.
You stopped halfway because I felt like stopped paying attention to it last night. I picked it up during this last sprint. Nice. You're on the wait list for that one. I think they're either talking about Get a Life or Take a Hint, but I'm not sure.
Oh, probably Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I've just been so into romances recently. Like, I never really knew what my genre was. You know how you go to people's YouTube channel and you're like, oh yeah, they read a ton of fantasy or they read a bunch of thrillers. Yeah. Like, I guess mine is romance. I didn't know until I started looking back on all my videos and I was like, wow, I read a lot of romance.
I feel like yours, in my mind, is romance / contemporary in general.
Yeah, you're probably right. In middle grade.
I feel like
I read a lot of middle grade.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, like when they I feel like Steph's romance book talk, Steph, like in my mind, she's like romance, like no contemporary, like romance.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're like romance and contemporary in middle grade.
I'm very much just like pick up whatever I think is gonna sound good.
You read 7 books?
That's
wow.
Crazy. From 7 different countries.
That's really cool. Of course.
That is awesome.
Get a Life. Okay, she's on the waitlist for Get a Life. Leaving now. Take care, everyone, and see you in another readathon.
Good
Yeah,
job
because
crushing the readathon.
some people started in their time zone at midnight, and then some people started because the person hosting it is in the UK, and some people
Right.
started their time. That's what I did. I started their time.
Oh, you
So,
did.
yeah, so I still have 5 hours. I think I can finish this book in 5 hours. That's what my goal is.
What are you reading?
Felix Ever After.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Are you liking it so far?
Yeah, I do like it. Even though, like, I know that there's gonna be, like, kind of, like, not blackmail, like, what is it called? Like, catfishing, which I feel like I don't like, but I feel like it's understandable in this sense because, like, somebody Felix thinks it's a specific person that did this because they work or, like, at school, they, like, go to, like, an art gallery or something, like, an art place, and somebody, like, took pictures, like, broke into his Instagram account, found pictures of him before he transitioned and put them up with his dead name. And so he's like, he thinks this is one person who treats him terrible. And so he's going to try and catfish him to like ruin his life, which I just think it's like understandable because I feel like he's obviously upset. And that person, I
I'm
mean,
not reading it because I'm like, it just seems really immature to me. But isn't this, they're in high school, aren't they? So
they're like seniors, like applying for college area. But then also like this person, they treat him terribly. And he is upset because they're all applying to Brown and he knows that this person's rich and they have really good grades and they're probably going to get this scholarship that they don't need to Brown because they are doing all this stuff that like Felix doesn't have the ability to do because of his economic status.
mm-hmm.
And he's like, you're literally going to get more money for having money. So he's also upset about that. So I feel like it's understandable.
Yeah.
And then also one of his friends or something, like he was like going to date her right before, and she was like, you know what, I don't think I could date you because like you're like misogynistic. And he's like, how? And she was like, well, you can't really be a feminist if like you transition from being a girl and you don't want to be a girl anymore. And then she broke up with him and I was like, that's terrible.
That's not even true. Anyone can be a feminist.
I hope it's to just finish my book and read 2 books this weekend. Nice. You just realized you finished 51% of your ebook. That gives me hope to finish all the prompts today. You got it.
You can do this.
You read so many diverse middle grade books, Allie. I work in middle grade, so I'm trying to read more middle grade.
Yes, come to the dark side. It's not even the dark side, but more people need to read middle grades. They're so good. They're so like wholesome, and they just teach you lessons. And
Yeah.
I just love it. That's my goal. Everyone's gonna read middle grades when I'm done with them.
Okay. So, are you guys ready to start the 10-minute sprint? Get your books ready. And okay. Ready, set, go. Okay, wait. There we go. So the sprint is over. How did everybody do? I read 20 pages, I think. Okay, and you finished your book. And Emma said that there was a random alarm going off in her house, and her whole family spent the last 10 minutes trying to find it. That's really funny.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to finish that chapter. It was literally like the last paragraph when the alarm went off. And I was like, no, I'm finishing this chapter.
Yeah.
But I finished another chapter. So it's like 10, 15 pages, I think.
You're on page 259 of Clap When You Land. How long is that book? I don't know.
I thought I had it next to me, but
Let me see.
it's not super long. I think it's like 300 something pages, but it's written in verse, so
Yeah.
it doesn't take too long to read.
I hate how the comments come in so slow. Okay, wait. You're on page 123 now. You started late, so just under 20 pages, but only 50-ish pages left in the book. Yes, Louisa.
So close.
So close. You might be able to finish it during the break, or if you come back from more sprints. When I come back from getting some food. 9 pages. Nice.
Everyone's doing really, really well. So proud of all of you guys.
Yeah, you're 75% done with Clap When You Land. Yeah, 2 people are reading it. That's good. 3 people are reading books in verse. That's really cool.
Are you liking Clap When You Land, Emma?
30
And
pages.
this other person. Emma and Deb. Are you guys doing Clap When You Land?
I have the audiobook out from the library, and I really want to read it.
You should.
I know.
Take advantage of the audio. It's so well done.
I know, because Elizabeth Acevedo is just amazing.
She is amazing.
30 pages that time, only 100 left to go, but that'll take me no time since it's verse. I got you. Page 177 of 316 of your book, trying to finish it in one more by the end of the day. You can do it. I believe in you.
You finished 2 books by the end of the day?
I finished 2 books yesterday.
That's crazy.
I'm hoping to
be done a lot yesterday, though.
Yeah. I'm hoping to be done with Crown of Midnight by the next live. Sarah, I believe in you. 22 pages reread. You had to reread them? I got to.
Oh, yeah, I remember because she slept through.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm really liking it. I think it's the Poet. I like the Poet X more, but it's still really good.
I felt the same way. The Poet X, it's just going to be hard for her to beat the Poet X, in my opinion. It was such a great, debut novel.
Yeah. I am on the wait list to get that one out from my library as well.
You haven't read one either?
The first one I read was With the Fire on High.
Dude, get with it.
I'm sorry.
With the Fire on High is good too, though.
I can't help it that the library's slow. 16 pages. Nice. Are there any more people who have to comment their page numbers? How much they read?
One more
down will be my third book and I'm hoping to get through Truly Devious. I think that you can get through Truly Devious. It's not long and it's quite quick.
Yeah, Truly Devious was good.
You actually read a thriller/mystery?
Wow.
Me? Yeah.
Hey. I do sometimes. I try to challenge myself.
That one wasn't even scary.
It wasn't scary at all.
You should read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It's not scary, and it's one of my favorite books ever now.
Well, I read No Exit.
No Exit was kind of scary.
Yeah.
But A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is so good, and everybody needs to read that book. And everybody's like, I want to read it, and then nobody reads it, and it's so
Murder.
A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It's gonna become my brand book. Everybody talks about their brand book, the book that they talk about. I feel like that's gonna be mine.
I don't even know what mine would be.
I don't know either. Probably.
I've been reading this Rise for a long time.
But I think also in my mind, yours is Get a Life, Chloe Brown, to me.
Yeah, I do talk about that one too.
You started with the Fahrenheit and read the Podex yesterday. Nice. You're going to start clapping you in as part of a buddy read. Cool. 11 pages for you. Nice. Yeah, I think mine, because there's a lot of books that I like, but they're like super popular, so I feel like I don't talk about them as much.
City of Brass. Sarah, with how much reading you're doing, you should definitely start a booktube channel. Like, you would
Exactly.
you should do it.
Exactly. Mel, who was on here, said that she read City of Brass and she only gave it like 3 stars. But everybody that I heard that's read City of Brass really liked it.
Sounds like fantasy to me. So.
It is fantasy, but I've heard good things about it. I want to read it, but I don't own it.
Like, I'm not going to give up on fantasy. I'm going to keep trying because every now and then I'll read one and I'm like, oh, I like this.
You should finish, or you should continue on with the Throne of Glass series.
Yeah, I think a big part of it is like, in my fantasy, there has to be a lot of action and there has to be romance involved.
Yeah.
Those 2 things have to be there or I don't like it.
Oh my gosh, I have that book. I just haven't read it yet, and I feel like nobody talks about it.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Is that
Russell? I think I picked it up because Sasha from, what is it? A Book Utopia? She was like the first booktuber that I ever found, and she really likes that book.
Wait, so is it sci-fi?
I think it's like sci-fi-ish fantasy. I'm not sure. Mine would be Shadow of the Wind. I had a booktube channel. Nice. I have no privacy in my house, and I'm too self-conscious that everyone will hear me talking to myself. Yeah, I mean, me too.
I mean, you're not
okay. That makes me want to bump it up more on my TBR. I kind of still doing adult stuff, but I'll read at 4 when you come back on. Okay, cool. Let me see. I feel like this one is more sci-fi than is fantasy, but it has action and it has romance. The Illuminae series.
So I have the first one. I have Illuminae.
Read it.
I read it, and I want to, but I was trying to get the audio because I've heard that reading along with the audio.
Yeah, that's what I did for both.
So I'm trying.
I read the first.
Wait to read it to when I can have the audio with it.
Yeah, that one has a lot of action and it has a bit of romance. I think the second book, I read that one a lot more recently, so I remember that one more. But I think I like the romance in the second book more than the first book. But I like the characters in the second book better.
And I think I'll like it because I also like books that have weird, like the format that they're written is weird, and this one has all different formats. Like, doesn't it have like
yeah,
reports and
it's really good, especially with the audiobook. It's so good because it's so it sounds like a movie or something. Like it's not.
I think I'm really gonna like it. Like I don't want to read it without the audio.
I'm trying to think what other books you might like.
I think I'll like I haven't read. I've read Court of Thorns and Roses. I would like the rest of that series because I did really enjoy it.
The book is really good.
And that's what everyone keeps saying. Like the second book is the best. I don't even know why I stopped. I think I was just like, fantasy. I want to read a romance. So I just like changed it up and never came back to it. But I think I would like that series. I tried Cassandra Clare's Mortal Instruments and I was just not into it.
I feel like
I read the first one.
The Infernal Devices is my favorite, but I feel like it has less action but more romance. And then I feel like the Dark Artifices, which is like the newer series, has more action and less romance. But I only read the first book in that, or did I read the first 2? I can't remember. You might also like, what was I gonna say? Girls of Paper and Fire is one of my favorites. It doesn't have too much action, but it has a lot of romance. Yeah. But it's really heavy on the trigger warnings. Not the heaviest, but it does deal with like sexual assault, and that's kind of like a normal thing in the world because they're concubines. So it that's kind of like a normal thing. And there's like castes, there's like paper castes and 2 castes above it. So paper castes are like humans. The top castes are like, I forget what the name is, but they're like demon, like that's what they're called, like demons, and they're like, they look like animals. And then the middle caste is like a combination of human and like the demons. And so like the king is like the top tier who like demons like looks like, I think he looks like a bull if I remember. And then the main girl is a paper cast, which is a human, and she gets chosen to be one of his concubines.
And doesn't she end up falling for another one of the girls who's
Yeah,
also
I feel like the romance in the first book isn't like super like in your face, but it's definitely there because it kind of leads to like their motivations for things at towards the end. And I haven't read the second book yet, but I think the second book's gonna have more romance and more action.
I'm gonna add
What's
it
my
to my TBR. So there you go. Look at you. Look at you doing big
wait?
things over here.
Someone asked, "What's my live schedule for the rest of the day?" I'm probably just gonna come back on at 4 and then leave. Well, my friend's coming on at 9, so I'm probably gonna leave around from. I'm probably gonna be live from 4 to 10/11, even though that's technically after the readathon ends for me. But people who are started it in my time zone or anywhere in the US, they're gonna still be doing it. So it's fine. That one is amazing. Yeah, Girls of Paper and Fire.
You know, Girls with Paper and Fire's own voices.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I'm trying to read more own voices, but you know how hard it is to figure out its own voices. I'd be doing all kinds of Google searches.
I met the author and she's literally amazing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like most authors are amazing.
Yeah.
I want to meet Jason Reynolds and Elizabeth Acevedo so bad.
Me
If you
too.
knew the amount of if you knew the amount of emails I've sent Jason Reynolds to come to my school.
I've met some big authors. I met Sarah J. Maas before I read any of her books because I go to this convention every year called YALLFest in South Carolina. So I met Sarah J. Maas years ago, like probably like my first or second year because I've been 6 years in a row. I met Cassandra Clare and I cried. I met Angie Thomas.
Oh wow! How much is YALLFest? How much is YALLFest?
It's free.
Is it really? Why have I not gone? It's in South Carolina?
Charleston.
Oh.
It's completely free.
When is it? Normally.
It's normally early November, but I don't know what's going on this year. They said they're going to make announcements in August.
Yeah, it probably won't happen this year.
But like last year, I think it was August 10th and 11th. I don't know. I just know August 10th or November 10th. That's what I meant.
I'm gonna have to look into that because that sounds like a lot of fun. I've never been to
so fun
any kind of like book convention.
When they have so many arcs there, like I get so many arcs and I don't know what to do with myself because I have a team, right? It's me and my two busted down parents. We're all running around. And like I assign them, I'm like, okay, I make a whole like schedule. I'm like, you're going here at this time, you're going here at this time, you're getting these books signed. And I'm like, if you see any books, like last year, a lot of the like publishing companies put out books or like what books they were going to be dropping and when they were having drops, which that didn't really happen before. They were more just like, here's books. So like I went through that too and I was like, Dad, you're going to be at this table getting me this arc at this time.
That is so funny.
And we're all running around.
Bring my husband with me and like divide and conquer.
Yeah. And one author that I think is really amazing is Libba Bray. I have not read one of her books, but she literally had like I forget what she had, but she was like sick, not like contagious, but she couldn't even talk because her voice went away. Oh, I think it's laryngitis. Maybe she had laryngitis, but she still showed up and she was still like her energy. She was so nice. And I was like, wow, like an icon, like really out here.
I was thinking that maybe I read something by Libba Bray, but then I realized, nope, it wasn't her.
The first book was beautiful, talking about Girls with Paper and Fire, yeah. Very character driven, but the second one deals with more politics, but it's more of a journey book. That's what I figured, but I haven't read it yet. When you come back at 4, I'm gonna read manga I got from the library. I'm gonna go more adulting so I can mostly read on Monday. I did audiobook today. Talk to you later. Bye. I love City of Glass and I read The Infernal Devices and liked it. I still need to catch up on the rest of the Shadowhunter series. I think the only books I haven't read are the second. Wait, did I read the second one? I can't remember if I read the second one. I feel like I did read the second one in The Dark Artifices. So I have the last one to read. Oh, I think I started it, but I never finished it. So I have to read the last two in The Dark Artifices. And then I have to read all of like the bind up books. Like the bind up of the novellas, because there's like a billion. Never went to YALLFest, but the week after is the Miami Book Fair and I go every year. That's fun. I'm probably going to be canceled this year. I'm sad. Yeah. Libba Bray. She's great. I really need to read The Diviners. I also, like, I'm pretty sure Con is gonna happen next year in 2021, and I'm going to go. I'm decided. I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but I'm gonna do it, and I want to go.
Yeah, I talked about going, and I just don't think I'm gonna go. Like the idea of being surrounded by so many people, like even
Yeah,
before COVID, like that, I was like, I don't know if I want to go because I feel like I'm gonna be so anxious the whole time, and I
yeah,
don't want to put myself in that position. And then like, is it gonna be worth it? Like, I don't want to get dressed up, and everybody dresses up, and I don't want to look
mm,
like a bum with everybody else dressed up, but I don't want to dress up. So those
yeah.
things that I had as
I, I mean, like, I like crowds. Like, crowds make me happy in a sense. So, like, I love being in like big cities with people all around, and I like going to events.
you're an
So that's
extrovert.
why like it would be fun for me. Would it be weird to start a booktube with a mid-year freakout tag? No,
Not at all.
that
Do it.
wouldn't be weird at all. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Do
Do it.
it. Do it. Okay. Anyways, I'm really hungry. So
Yeah, I gotta go too.
yeah, so we both gotta go. You wanna go to BookCon? Yes, I know I wanna go so bad. Anyways, I will see you guys back here at 4. I won't have a guest on until 5. But yeah. Anyways, I'm hungry and Allie has to go. So I will see you guys
Thanks for
later.
having me, Deja.
You're welcome. This is so much fun.
And I'll see everybody later.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
I don't it really takes forever to end. Okay, bye.